Hi, this is Chris with Love to Dev, and today I'm going to give you a little deep service worker debugging advice or tip, however you want to talk about it. Now, if you're in Chrome and you have an extension installed, and this is not going to be every extension, but you may possibly see the error that you see on the screen there, which is a type error request scheme Chrome extension is unsupported, and a reference to the line item. Now, what is happening is basically, if you look right here, I've got this line that I'm echoing out. It says Chrome-extension is the protocol, and then a path to an image. And this is coming from the buffer extension, which is something I use to schedule my social media post. Now, that's why I say it's not necessarily every extension, because I have other extensions that are active right now, and I'm not getting the issues with those. But I am with the hover one. And so I don't know necessarily why this is being triggered per se. Now, if I recall, about a year ago when I first saw this, this is a known bug in the Chrome developer tools, and I thought they were going to fix it because they kind of indicated they were, but they still haven't. And this may be bugging you, but from, I believe, Jake Archibald posting on the GitHub, the service worker GitHub, that's where I think this was, makes sense since it's a service worker thing, is that it's not really going to be a true error in your service worker. So don't worry about your service worker failing out, not installing correctly, whatnot. But it's just a quirk in the developer tools. It's obviously super low priority for the team because they would have fixed it because it's been over a year now. But anyway, so what I thought I'd do is I would kind of show you how to get around this if you think this might be a real issue. I think it might just be a worthwhile thing to kind of check this out anyway. Now, what I have done, I have actually extracted my caching logic into a separate class, but that's another story. But what's going on is when this line right here, this cache.put, basically when I'm trying to cache the response, that's where I'm getting the error thrown, and that's because the cache does not support that Chrome extension protocol type, and that's the problem. Now, so what I have done is I've gated it here with a little check, and the thing you need to do is the easiest thing I found, honestly, is just to see if the request URL contains the Chrome-extension in there, because it'll be part of the URL because it's the protocol, and as long as it isn't, which means it's -1, then go ahead and cache it. Otherwise, just return the response. And now that I've done that, I'm going to have to do a few little kinky workarounds here because of the way I've got the service worker set up with the the import script, but that's okay. And another thing I found too, I'm just going to do this real quick. There we go. Here we go. I think this will trigger this. Hopefully we can see it. Yeah, now we don't have any issue. Just for the fun of it, let's go down to categories. Yeah, see, I've got it saying not caching, so it's not caching that image this time around. So hopefully this will help you out so you don't spend tons of time trying to troubleshoot this issue, because you're not going to find much out there. In fact, I haven't been able to find the GitHub issue for a long time. So I thought I'd just post this quick video, and I'll put an accompanying blog post up in the next day or so to try to help you out, so that way you don't pull your hair out trying to work on service workers. Speaking of working on service workers and progressive web apps, we've got a new course that's about to launch called, I don't even know the full title yet, but it's going to be a very encompassing deep dive on building progressive web apps. Be sure to click the link in the description below to either go directly to sign up for the class and receive a massive discount on it, or be sure to register for our newsletter and get your free copy of why you want to upgrade to a progressive web app, and that way you won't miss the big announcement. So if you have any questions or comments about this, be sure to leave them in the description below, and definitely share this with your web developer friends so they won't mess up and pull their hair out trying to troubleshoot this kind of benign but annoying error message in their console.